What's going on, guys? Isaac Baylor here, and today we're going to be doing a $1,000 gaming PC build. For our first component, we're going to start off with the processor, and that's going to be the AMD Ryzen 5 3600X. The base clock of it is 3.8 gigahertz and boost up to 4.4. Has a TDP of 95 watts, and so I would say this is probably one of the better, but not really budget, but mid-range gaming processors out there right now, because the next step up from this is around double the price, and it's really not worth it for what you get. But so far, this is probably going to be one of the better things that you can pick from. Now, second, we're going to pick the motherboard next, and for that I chose the Gigabyte B450 Aorus Elite ATX AM4 motherboard. This is, I would say, probably one of the better budget boards out there right now. Right now you can get it for around $110. It has two M.2 slots and supports DDR4 up to 3200. And the only thing about this though is you may have to update the BIOS, but I'm pretty sure you don't for this one. So you should be good to go, just basic plug and play. And it supports up to 64 gigabytes of RAM. Now next, for RAM, I just chose something simple, not anything flashy with RGB or anything like that. I chose the Corsair Vengeance LPX 16 gigabytes. It's two 8 gigabyte sticks of DDR4 3600. Now I know our motherboard only says 3200, but with they ship them with a new BIOS update now, and they do support up to 3600. It may be even higher now, but with the B450 they're kind of on the lower end, so it's probably not going to. And there's not really much to say about RAM. RAM is RAM. It doesn't really make a difference what you get. But 16 gigabytes may be more than enough, and if anything, it's only 2 sticks. So if you ever need to upgrade in the future, the motherboard has 4 slots, so you can always throw another 16 gigabytes in there. Now for storage, first I chose the WD Blue 500 gigabyte M.2 SSD, and the prices on the M.2 SSDs have been dropping so much that to me there's really no point in not getting one. It's faster than the normal SSDs unless you get like one of the higher end Samsungs, and plus you don't have to worry about SATA cables that much at all. And with 500 gigabytes you're going to have plenty of storage for, you could throw games on here if you really wanted to. But also for storage I chose the Seagate Barracuda Compute 2 terabyte. And right now this is going for sale at $50 on Amazon. This is 2 terabytes is plenty for whatever you need. And if you ever need any more storage, you can just grab another one. So for $100, you get 4 terabytes. You really can't beat that. A terabyte for $25. You really can't beat that at all. Now for the video card, there was a few different choices. I could have went AMD on this one, but I figured I might as well go with the new RTX cards. And there's really not, you could go AMD or NVIDIA on this, it really doesn't make a difference. But for the video card, I chose the Gigabyte GeForce RTX 2060 6GB OC video card. And the base clock of it is 1365 megahertz. And the boost clock is 1755 megahertz. And for this build I didn't really want anything flashy. The motherboard does have configurable lights on it, and the cooler for the CPU does light up too, but other than that there's really not anything else that's flashy in this case. And for $300 I thought this was a pretty good price for what kind of card it is, and it'll pretty much run any game you want, 1080p, 60 FPS higher. Really probably even higher than that, and for this price range I think this is a very good deal for this card. Now to go along with the kind of not stealth look, but the not just full lights in your face, I chose the Corsair Carbide Series 250R ATX mid-tower case. And to me it's a very sleek looking case. It looks nice. And for your case, it's really your personal preference. I just chose this because it looks nice, and it's at that mid price range of $70. And this offers you plenty of add-on support for big video cards. And this is going to be really easy to build in. It's got plenty of room in the back. It's got plenty of expansion. It's got 2 3.5-inch bays in the back, along with, it looks like 4 for your SSDs. So you could fill that out with whatever you want pretty much. But I would say if you don't particularly like this case and maybe want something with lights or different kinds of fans and stuff on it, you could always pick something different. That was just what fit in the price range of what I kind of wanted to go for with this build. Now lastly, the power supply. You could go cheaper on this. You could the system doesn't use that much power, so you could go for a little cheaper, but I chose something with a little upgrade room, just in case you wanted to upgrade to the higher end Ryzen CPUs later down the line maybe, or wanted to throw in a different video card. But for the power supply, I chose a Cooler Master MWE Gold 650 watt 80 plus gold fully modular ATX power supply. It's kind of a mouthful. But this one, plenty of wattage for what the system's going to pull. The system is probably not going to pull even. It might go over a little half of that. But I wanted to choose something that was fully modular, that you could always have upgrade room for. And this, to me, just fits the bill. And for $87 right now, it's one of the cheapest ones that you can get for a fully modular power supply. And with that PC build, you can pretty much do anything you want with it. And game 60 FPS. That probably wouldn't even bat an eye. Anyway, that's been a $1,000 PC build. Enjoy and have a good day.